Hey everyone, welcome to Forged and Fire preview video for Serie A Fantasy. This is game week 9, and we're going to be looking at how the team's lining up and some things I'm thinking about as far as transfers are going. Still have my one free transfer this week, yet to use it. And I need to use it before the game starts tomorrow. Tomorrow we got Genoa and Torino starting at 12:30 Canadian time. And then Sampdoria and Spezia shortly after that. So I definitely want to have my transfer in before the end of tonight. And so we'll dive right into it. Now, what we're looking at is probably not Zoet in net. He did not play last game. The other keeper, Provedel, did. And everything I've seen as far as projected lineups shows Provedel starting again. So I think I will be making a goalkeeper transfer this week, probably getting rid of Lazzarini. And the good thing is I have a decent amount of money in the bank, so it shouldn't be hard. I'll probably upgrade to a 4.5, 4.6 keeper to keep most of my money out in the midfield. And yeah, it's just gonna be deciding who that keeper is. That's probably my transfer this week. On defense, I got Mela against Udinese, hoping for a clean sheet at least there. Be great if he finally came through with that those attack returns that I thought I was going to get this year, but haven't really got any yet. Mario Rui against Roma will be a tough clean sheet to keep. I'm backing Napoli in this one. As you can see, Karsdorp's on my bench. So I am hoping that Mario Rui can keep the clean sheet there. And one that I'm not liking so much right now is going to be Cambiaso there. I'm hoping he starts, hasn't started the last couple times. I'm going with the fact that generally if he doesn't start, he subs on, so that might come back to bite me. I know that if he doesn't start, Karsdorp's likely to start as well, so I might get subbed. I should be able to get points for 3 defense. But it's really hoping that Cambiaso starts because Genoa can keep a clean sheet against Torino at the end of the day. I do have faith in that. So if he starts and gets 60 minutes, I'll be happy with it, hopefully. If not, and he just subs on for a single point, that might be rough. The midfield is kind of looking not great this week. Barella, always potential to get points facing Juve. As a Juve fan, I'm not a big fan of it, but he could definitely get an assist or a goal against Juve at the end of the day. I'm not going to try to throw bias in there. But, of course, regardless, that's a tough team to get attacking returns against. As you can see, they shut out Roma last week. Pasalic has been doing well recently. He got 2 assists for me last week, hoping that he gets another one this week. I actually thought I didn't see the Atalanta absolutely blow a 2-0 lead against Man United yesterday in Champions League. I forgot if Pasalic played or not. I'll have to double check that, but that might come into play. Maybe he won't start if that was the case. Then we got Insigne, who's missed 2 penalties the last 2 games. I doubt if Napoli gets a penalty this game, he takes it, but against Roma, it's going to be tough for attacking returns as well. So we'll see what comes of it. Don't have a super amount of faith in Insigne right now, but there are other holes in my team that I need to address. And it's not like he's a bad player. He's just really unlucky to not score the last 2 PKs. Then we got Candreva against Spezia. Definitely a team that he can get some attacking returns against, especially with Sampdoria's fixtures right now. The only thing is, if I do have Spezia goalkeeper in there, obviously I want that clean sheet, but I think a midfielder goal would still be more beneficial than keeping that clean sheet. Lastly, up top, we have Osimhen. I can't sit him regardless of whether he's playing a team like Roma or not. He's definitely always got a chance to score in each game he plays in, no matter who his opponent is. He will not be my captain this week. Actually, live right now, I will just switch that. I think I got to make Immobile the captain this week facing Verona. He's got a good chance of scoring goals in that game. He scored against Inter. He can definitely score against Verona. And I'll probably leave vice captaincy on Leao. He got an assist last week. Hopefully he can get more on the goals tally than assist, but I will definitely take assist at the end of the day. Any attack and return is more than welcome. And that's kind of how we're lining up, with probably the change being not Zoet in net. The other way that this changes is if I am thinking out of all the weeks so far, this is the week I'm closest to taking a hit. and transferring out Molina for Yoshida. If it doesn't happen this week, I'm likely doing it the following week. It's just if I see that 4-point hit worth it, because if I do transfer Molina out, I'll probably put whatever defender I'm getting in place of Cambiaso, and therefore be more confident in my defense coming in with the week. This week is not lining up, I think, to be a high-scoring week for me. I'm hoping it's an average week and maintain my position I am. I moved up about 700 spots over the past week, and I'm really hoping that I can at least maintain around 1.3K, if not climb on it. But I do risk with these, if Napoli doesn't have a good game against a tough Roma side, that could really hurt me. If like Barella is not likely to get me a lot of points, so I'm hoping Immobile does some damage for sure as captain and Leao. Paslic, I'm hoping, like I'm still not hugely have a lot of faith in Paslic doing well, but he has been lately, so I'm hoping that happens. And then yeah, need be, I got Ravella, who I've have in my first bench spot this week. He's got 2 assists where I haven't cashed in on them because he was on my bench. Karsdorp, in case one of my defenders don't play. I'm assuming if there's one that doesn't play, it's going to be Cambiaso. And Molina is the one facing a hard team, hasn't been starting as well, so he's going to take my last bench spot if I don't transfer him out. Okay, and that's how Forge and Fire lines up this week. Let's take a look at the transfer plans. So, like I said, I'm likely transferring Lazzarini out this week. I might as well keep Zoet. He'd be like a backup anyway, and he sometimes starts if he gets that starting position back. What my probably number one plan is right now is to keep it simple and pick up Provedel. That way, I literally don't know why Zoet is not playing this upcoming game. If anyone knows, put it in the comments, please. Because it might just be poor form and they're trying out a new keeper. That totally would make sense. But if I have Provedel in the future, if he once again loses the starting spot to Zoet or recovers from an injury, I really don't know what's happening there, then at least he'll just sub out for Zoet at the end of the day. And I think that's a smart way to go about this, is to have both Spezia keepers on my team. At the end of the day, like I don't look for Spezia as far as attacking players. So yes, it's 2 Spezia spots for me, but I don't really look to be putting anything in my out in the field. So I think that'll be fine. That's one option I'm looking at. If I am looking at other goalkeepers, Ospina would be cool, but I already have 3 Napoli players, so that won't be a thing. Silvestri is a higher 4.6. Milinkovic-Savic would be another option. I don't have any Torino players, but if I just go, and I would probably just pick it based on looking at the fixtures. Torino has okay fixtures coming up. Udinese, again, not great. So that I don't think is the path I'm going to go. I think I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be getting Provedel now that I think of it. In fact, I think I might just solidify that now. Let's go here to Spezia, search, transfer in, Provedel. And there's the confirmation in case you're weird that I'm trying to jump around. Okay, transfer complete, done. He'll be my starting goalie this upcoming week. And if he doesn't play and Zoet ends up playing, at least, yeah, I totally would have wasted a transfer there, but at least I'm covered. All right, so then the other question comes down to Molina. I'm pretty sure my player that I would be bringing in for Molina would be Yoshida. He's got a lot of fantasy points this year. He's cheap. I'd actually bank 0.1 mil, and I'd take a 4-point hit on that. So that's what I'm kind of deciding between right now. Don't forget, for these videos, please like and subscribe. Let me know what your transfer plans are. Would you have chosen Provedel as your keeper? Would you have chosen someone else? Shoot, as you can see, Insigne is going down in price. And do you think it's worth the 4-point hit to bring in Yoshida this week? They face Spezia, so they have a good chance of keeping a clean sheet. Honestly, one of those teams should probably be able to clean sheet the other one. But I wouldn't mind some goals from Kendreva. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe. and I will talk to you all after the game week. Take care.